Thank you, Marta. Good evening and welcome. It's my pleasure and honor to introduce tonight's speaker. The Toronto Annual Famine Lecture has been a kind of signature event since, as Marta mentioned, since 1998, when James Mace delivered the very first lecture in a very small, crowded room in, I think, a building that no longer exists at the University of Toronto. Previous speakers have included, among others, Timothy Snyder, Anne Applebaum, Andrea Graziosi, Lynn Viola, and many others. And tonight we welcome Daria Mattingly to this illustrious list. Daria, you may not know this, but we've been waiting for you for some time. And let me explain. Daria Mattingly is the cutting edge of a new generation of researchers. A new generation who ask new and different questions and who employ new and different approaches to the study of the Holodomor. She received her candidate degree from Taras Shevchenko University in Kyiv in 2004. She subsequently earned a master's degree in history from Bristol University and her PhD from Cambridge University in 2019. The subject of Daria Mattingly's dissertation and the subject of her forthcoming book are the rank and file perpetrators of the 1932-33 famine. I think Daria Mattingly's research highlights a different genre of Holodomor accounts, that is, the published and recently discovered memoirs and testimonies by the participants of the 1932-33 grain procurements. And as part of her project, she has also interviewed their descendants. By looking at the ordinary men and women who carried out state policies, by looking at the ground level of the Holodomor, her research, I think, refocuses our attention on, among other things, the extraordinary levels of political violence involved in starving millions of people to death and subduing an entire population. She's currently working on an article on sexual violence during collectivization. In 2015, her paper entitled Idle, Drunk, and Good for Nothing, The Cultural Memory of Holodomor Rank and File Perpetrators, won Best Doctoral Paper Prize from the Association for the Study of Nationalities. Notably, Daria has served as research assistant to Anne Applebaum as Anne Applebaum was preparing her book, Red Famine, Stalin's War on Ukraine, published in 2017. Daria's association with the Holodomor Research and Education Consortium goes back all the way to 2014. She has participated in numerous HREC events, including the Emerging Scholarship Series, an internet forum that was created for early career scholars around the world to discuss their research on the Holodomor and to test out ideas and methods. Most recently, she was co-organizer of an international conference, the Holodomor in Global Context, held at the University of Cambridge in September, which brought together people who hadn't been at conferences for several years, scholars from Poland, Ukraine, Western Europe, and North America. Daria is currently Leverhulme Early Career Scholar at Cambridge University, where she also is a lecturer in the Slavonic Studies section. And the title of her lecture tonight, as you can see, is Understanding Russia's War on Ukraine Through the Holodomor. Please join me in welcoming our speaker.